Well, it's a combination of a lot of hours and a lot of time, but boy, it's a lot of fun. We had a great time today, and our guys came on this road trip bound and determined to get it over, and they were real frustrated the way we played at home in front of our fans, but it's a long year, and we have the ups and downs, and today was certainly at the high point. And I'm real proud of them. These guys they're fun to be around. You've been around them. They're a great group of guys, and it couldn't happen to a better organization. We talked about being patient. The ownership was patient. Sandy was patient. And hopefully everybody enjoys this for a while.
You're clearly emotional right now. You've done such a good job at keeping it in perspective, one game at a time, not looking too far ahead. What was the moment, though, when it finally hit you?
Well, it's really hard to say. When we scored early in the game, and when you got Matt Harvey on the mind, you kind of like your situation. But when number 5 came up there and hit the home run, I said they can't take it away from us now.
In your mind, what was the defining moment this season?
Well, it's really difficult to say. There were so many ups and downs. I'll go back even to the time when we had 10 rookies here, and we were asking Wilmer Forrest to hit fourth for us, and nobody said a word. They just went out and did their jobs, and that's what it took. It took and even at the end, we had Michael Kadire, who we spent a lot of money to come here, became a platoon player, and if on a daily basis, all he talked about was winning. And that's the atmosphere we created.
Terry, you mentioned Matt Harvey earlier. There were a lot of questions about just how many innings he was going to throw today. Clearly, he went out there, took the ball, 97 pitches. What did he say to you prior to the game or this week that made you know he wanted this?
Well, he came to me about 4 days ago, and said, Terry, when I pitch, I want to stay in the game. He said, I need to throw 100 pitches. We're going to win this thing. I need to get ready for the playoffs. I need to hold up my end. And he said, so stay with me. And after he came off in the 6th inning, I said, how you doing? He said, I need one more. And I said, Matt, we're at this point where we got it pretty well set up. He said, Terry, I got to go out one more time. And so I gave him a chance. But that's who as you and I know, that's who this guy really is.
You mentioned when David Wright hit that home run that you knew it was finally the moment. There were so many times this year where there was a question about whether he would even be able to come back. When you look at what he was able to do, staying with this organization for as long as he did, how happy are you on a personal level for your captain?
Well, when I first met this guy, I was so impressed by his personality that I'm not surprised he stayed here. He's a loyal guy. He's from a tremendous background. And we made him the captain. And I'm not even sure he really wanted that responsibility, but he took it, and he did an outstanding job with it. And he creates fairy tales as he did in today.